Good morning, everybody. I wanted to show y'all a quick example of what to do when you have a piece of land that you cannot rotationally graze or mob graze. Now in this example we can somewhat rotationally graze, but we definitely cannot mob graze this piece of land at all. Now, because I know it's going to be in the comment section, I'll go ahead and answer the question as to why we cannot mob graze this piece of land. And that's because this land just doesn't have enough water to bring all of our cattle over. Traditionally, we would just bring all of our cattle over here, even if we had to load them up and bring them down the road, and mob graze this and then take them back off. This piece of land does not have enough water to supply all those cows. We can only keep about 9 cows over here and be able to supply that. So that's why we can't do that. There's a couple other reasons, but this video is not long enough. Y'all can go watch our YouTube channel for more in-depth videos about brush hogging and maintaining. But what we do on this piece of land, since we cannot do that, is we give them a nice large area. We reduce the stocking density by a little bit, not a lot, but we reduce it a little bit compared to what we would normally do. We do as much rotation as we can, so we have one place that we can go into and rotate to some degree. But the main thing that we do is that you can see the weeds back in here, and then what we're brush hogging. We come in and we just clip the very tops of this. Okay, if I look down here, I've still got 12 inches or more than that of grass here. I've got plenty grass there. I just come in about every 2 months or so, maybe 1 month, whatever need be. In this case, it's been about 1 month. And I come in and I just graze, just clip the very top, clip it as high up as I can, and take all the weeds, if there's any weeds down, and then just take any grass that they haven't. So what I'm doing there is I'm re-tenderizing all of the grass. So the cow has a tendency to graze the grass. So like if you lower your stocking density, they have a tendency to graze the grass and then not graze all of it. So then some of it they're grazing back and forth again and again, but then other stuff they're not grazing enough, and it's actually getting harder and harder. So what you're doing with your brush hog is you're tenderizing all of it. You're re-tenderizing all of it. That way, when they continue to graze, they're constantly grazing all of it. They're grazing it more evenly that way. And that's why you want to reduce your stocking density. So if you get to a point where you're coming out here with your brush hog and you're seeing that there's not a lot of grass, you're not seeing at least a 6-inch residual, then at that point you want to go ahead and remove some cows. Guys, if y'all want more information on this, come subscribe to the channel, check it out. We got a lot of good videos.